Hey everyone, Mineycart here, but you can call me Miney, and welcome back to Final Fantasy V, guys, episode number 44. In the last episode, what did we do in the last episode, actually, to be honest? Oh yeah, we did the Phoenix Tower. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing some prep work for the final gauntlet, because guys, we're nearly at the end of this game, if you can believe it. We're honestly not that far away from finishing this game today. So we're not going to be doing that today, that's going to be taking place tomorrow, because I'm going to be recording some episodes with the wonderful FFV on Stormwind, which will be next week. You'll start seeing them, and all being well, we might just finish the game when I record that tomorrow. So next couple of episodes, we will probably be finishing this game, which is kind of crazy to think about, to be honest. Yeah. We are almost in September at time of releasing, and yeah, we're nearly done. I'm honestly very proud of the fact that we're nearly done with this game. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to hop on our Chocobo friend, and we're going to fly to our good grind spot for both XP and for gold, because I want to buy a bunch of stuff from the Phoenix Village. Not the Phoenix Village, no, it's not the abandoned village. What's it called? What is the village called? Man, it's going to bug me now. What is it called? The glitched village? No. What's it called? Oh, it's going to annoy me now. Okay, are we fully healed up? We are. But let's go ahead and begin the grind. Oh, what is it called? The abandoned village? The Phantom village? It might be Phantom village. One sec. Phantom village, yeah. I titled an episode 2 episodes back with it, so yeah, I wanted to just double check what it was. But yeah, I hope you're doing well on this fine Tuesday afternoon when this video is going out. I am doing very well. I've been working on a bunch of projects, which are finally coming to fruition, which is really exciting. I'm looking forward to recording with Ace tomorrow, and maybe getting this game finished, if not in a recording session in the evening separately. I'm hoping I can get it done. Oh god, I hate this guy. These guys are a pain, because they really do a lot of damage, and they're stupidly annoying to kill. Let's get the Phoenix, and we'll do it on Lena. Also, she's got the death rune equipped randomly for some reason. That did not do that much damage at all. Why are these just so tanky, man? I hate it. Why are they so tanky? I might do a Libra and just see what it's immune to, or it's weak to. Hang on. I'll summon Bahamut on him. I think what the if I remember correctly, what the guide said was to stick in the north. So maybe I need to maneuver myself up a bit. I did use a slight guide just to try and find good spots for grinding, because you know you want to grind in a decent spot. Okay, let me do a Libra on him. See what he has to say for himself. 48. He's just tanky. That's all it is. He's just a pain in the butt. He's the same level as we are as well, so... annoying feeling, given the way they're described, they might just be a bit of a pain to kill at any level. I should do it? No, not quite. Come on. Just die for me, please, Mr. Landcrawler. That would be lovely. Thank you. There we go. Up to the left. Hang on, I'm going to stop and use a tent real quick. Well, a cottage. But yeah, guys, into the final sort of stint of this game. I'm going to do a bit of prep work today, probably for about 45 minutes or so. And then in the next episode, we'll go ahead and start up, and I'll have a bunch of additional prep work done off camera. I'm not going to spend episodes grinding. I'm just going to focus on doing a bit today, and then we'll do the rest off camera, getting ourselves ready. I'm thinking I want to buy a good few remedies and get all my aphis bought. And then I probably want to get up to maybe level 52, my thought was. At least level 50. It just depends on how much I get fed up of grinding. I'll probably just stick something on in the background and crack on. Like a film or something. I'm recording with Ape in the afternoon tomorrow. So we'll see how long it takes. But yeah. I am really excited about finishing this series. As much as I'm enjoying this game. You know, 4 years in the making of finishing this series is really exciting to be like this close to finishing it. It's really cool. And I'm excited to work out what I'm going to do next. But that won't be coming for a while. For those of you that don't know, I am doing a Halloween month in October where most of my usual content is going to stop. And, well, my normal content is stopping anyway. GTA 3 is finishing in a couple of weeks, and this will also be finishing in a couple of weeks, as we now know. So, I'm not going to be starting a new main series until after October. And my current plan is that, at the time of filming at least, this is my plan, that in October I'm going to upload, at the very least, on the 3 usual days, and then there may be a few extra videos here and there if I have ideas that span over multiple, that take longer. And then my plan after that is to take 2 weeks off in November, and then come back and start up the new series in both this slot with the first time playthroughs, and the new series in the nostalgic game playthrough series as well. So that's kind of my current plan. Oh, I didn't mean to defend. Shit. That's my current plan with this, with my my time, so to speak. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm kind of in the process now in the next couple of weeks where I'm trying to get everything prepped for pre-October content, so that I am ready to go come October. Oh, not come October, but I want to, you know, I want to have everything sorted. Like, if I pull up my, I've actually started making a tracking spreadsheet. I've always had like lists and spreadsheets for like my content, but I've now got like specifically a spreadsheet that tracks Saturday Shuffle videos. And as it stands, I have, let me have a look. I've got, I can do this by, and let me put these inputs in and I can count it real quick. Also, I need to take the ring off of Lena. Why haven't I done that yet? I've got 1, 2, 3. Basically, I've got a system where I track if a video, I track a video at every stage. If it's planned, if it's recorded, if it's edited, if it's uploaded, and if it's ready to go, like it's been thumbnail, title, description, etc. Scheduled, etc. And currently, I have, what do I have here? I'm just looking through my list. I've got ideas for basically every single slot. So it's just finding the time to record / edit them, and oh god. I went too far down, I wasn't paying attention properly. So yeah, it's just finding the time to record them. But yeah, there's a bunch of really cool content coming up. I am really excited about it. Oh shit. Bahamut. Go on. This is why I hate the land crawler, because it's such a pain in the butt. If he gets damaged in now, I'm fucked. Right, Manny's dead, so Manny's not gonna get any XP. Which is stupid. And now I've just healed myself, and now they're like, you just weakened everybody again. Which is stupid. Come on, you must be close. Shit. Freddy's dead too now. Oh god. Where's Holion? Please die. Thank you. Okay. Item. Phoenix down. Our 2 unalive members and cottage. But yeah, looking at my plan, I've basically got content planned Saturday Shuffle wise for the rest of until October. Because there's one gap, but I already know what I'm going to be putting in that gap. So yeah, we've got content planned till October, which is really exciting. I am honestly really excited about that. And then I think the aim is by the end of July. There's a small secret. It's July currently when I'm filming this. By the end of July, if I can get give it the power one. I need to sell the Doom one. Yeah, by the end of July, if I can get everything filmed and edited, for up until October, and then I can take some time when I get back off my trip in August to actually start recording some Halloween-based content. I've got a bunch of ideas and a bunch of thoughts and plans. I just need to actually put them into action and start working on them, which should be easy enough to do. I just need to actually, you know, if you've watched this series, you'll know what most of the ideas are, because I did an episode somewhere recently where I was grinding like this, and I had a bit of a brainstorming session, and we came up with a bunch of video concepts. So yeah, if you've been watching, then you'll know. Yeah, the super cool thing looking at the list is that looking at the next couple of weeks. So one second, I'm just gonna look at this. So this week's video at time of filming is ready. Next week's video isn't even started. The week after just needs to be like scheduled and whatnot. The week after that is recorded. Then 2 weeks after that, there's nothing. The week after that, I need to render, upload, and schedule. Week after that, there's nothing. Basically, I've got a good handful of videos that are basically ready to go. Or like the one that needs to be rendered and uploaded is a railway video, which for some reason I just never rendered. All the railway stuff up to episode, at the time of filming episode 12, is already all on YouTube. But for some reason episode 8, which is a solo episode, it's just not on YouTube. And I don't know why. I never rendered it. So at some point I need to render it out and upload it. I also need to just double check it's good, because I don't want to, you know, render and upload it if it's got an issue with it. Like, did I not render it for a reason, or did I honestly just forget? That's the question. The likelihood is that I just forgot to actually render it. But yeah. The super cool thing as well is that, like, railway content as it stands will take me through till, as I've got recorded now, will take me through until the end of the year. And then I'm thinking, from like next year I should have like, so I'm going to be recording 2 videos next month, all being well. And then a third one in, or no, not that, next month is August. A third one in September. And then a 4th one probably in October, maybe. So, yeah. It is really exciting. But that will basically take me up to probably April. I mean, they're probably giving me 2 parts as well, so yeah, it'll probably take me up to April. It's funny though, the thing that my video of going to there, I'm not purposely not saying where, because it should happen, but there's a chance it might not. But my video about going to that place isn't going to air till January. It's quite funny to me. And then the last Saturday Shuffle video of the year is going to be me doing a video where I look at my my station visited tracker, and what I've been debating, and I think I've settled on something. I need to let myself decide, is do I record this as a video of where it's at the end of the content you'll be seeing for 2024-5, or do I record this as actually at the end of 2025? Where am I actually at? And I could give back some teasers for the episodes that are coming up in 2026. It's just funny to me that I'm going to be recording episodes in August for January of 2026. But then, like, I recorded episodes in November, which came out in May. And the episodes that are just coming out at the time of filming, one came out like 3 days ago now. Which was the first part of the, which one was it? It was the first part of the Worcester videos, so Worcester, Redditch, from Scrobble, all of those stations. That video was the first one I filmed in 2025, and now it's just come out at the start of July, which is crazy to think that we are so far ahead, and I feel really good. Especially because training videos are kind of hard to do cost-wise, so I kind of had to backlog them a fair bit before I got to the point, and I'm quite happy with how they are at the minute. Alright, so this episode is going out last week of August, which means it'll be the 30th. What's going on? I think I see what's going on the 30th. Yeah, I'll be doing a bit of an interesting video this week. I'm quite looking forward to it. I'm going to be doing a bit of a challenge for myself this week. And then next week is a train vlog, which is exciting. But yeah, I am really happy at the minute with the way things are going. And I want to get to the point eventually where I'm like, I am a good few weeks ahead. Because technically, for most of my series, like Final Fantasy V, GTA 3 is done. Final Fantasy V is about to be done. All being well, tomorrow this series should be finished. And so then, all that's left really is the Saturday Shuffle videos. But they're the ones that take the most time. So, like the GTA 3 has been finished since like before Christmas. Like I finished GTA 3 in like early December. So it's funny to me that the last episode of that's going to be coming out in September. And I finished it, recording it literally like 10 months prior. It's kind of crazy to me how time works for that kind of thing. But yeah, and then I'm going to be sitting down and recording a whole bunch of new content, which I'm really excited about. And I hope you guys are too. I'm looking forward to picking up some new series. I'm still not entirely sure at this point what's going to be filling those slots. Keep your eyes peeled, I guess. I'm probably going to do an update video end of September to sort of be like, hey, things are changing for October. And then one at the end of October to say, hey, I'm going on a break. And I'll talk more about the series when I come back. The new series when I come back. But yeah, I'm really excited to I've got an idea of what what the nostalgia game slot is gonna be. I just need to actually like have a play around and see if I can find a good emulator for it. But yeah, there's that, and then there'll be, like I say, a new game in this slot, which I don't know what it will be currently. And I still don't know what I'm going to be doing in my Final Fantasy 8. A part of me is considering bringing 8 into this slot. But then I'm kind of like, 8 started on YouTube, then started as a VODs, and then I don't know what to do with 8, because 8 just doesn't really, like, interest me that much, if that makes any sense. the story's not really that like gripping for me. Oh, okay. So I've got to like, it's a little bit of like, you know, motivating myself to play it. But I want to, 8 is another one that I started back in 2021. And I really just want to finish it and get it done. I'm still quite early on in 8. But, I don't know, 8 may be the one that fills this slot. It may not be. We'll see. I think filling this slot with 8 would be good because it would probably just motivate me to actually get it done. Because I'm not really streaming that much at the minute. I don't know if that's changed by the time I release this, but in July, I'm just not really in a streaming mood at the minute. Like, I'm very busy, and 2, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I just don't really vibe with that sort of a thing anymore. Which sounds really weird, but, like, I think I'm just enjoying doing more recorded content, getting to, like, work on a bunch of exciting projects, etc. I'm not saying I'll never stream again. I might do a stream for my birthday. But, yeah. I mean, that could be cool to do, like, a special stream for my birthday. But I'll probably do a few streams leading up to it, so it's not just suddenly, hey, birthday stream, kind of thing. I don't know. I might go back to doing the Sunday. I was trying to do Sunday streams for a little bit, but then I just sort of, I lost interest. Like, I did like a week and I lost interest. I don't know, it just the streaming environment just doesn't really seem to be for me anymore, and that's okay. Like, I'm quite content with not streaming. I don't feel, well, I know I keep checking this and you guys are probably getting annoyed at me for checking it. I don't feel in any sort of like upsetness for not streaming. Let's try and get up to like 10k. Well, not 10k. I think we're already over 10k. But to the next like round, and then we can go back to the Phantom Village and buy some stuff. Okay, so I get 2,000 gil and about 1.5k XP ish. Oh, I'm on 72k. Yeah, go on, let's head back and buy some stuff. Right, so we bump into that. I love the fact that we can just do this and fly up like this. It's so useful. And we fly left a bit late there, but that's good as. There we go. We've hit the Phantom Village. The music in here is really sinister. Gonna replace my Phoenix Downs. I'm also gonna try and go to the weapon shop and sell the fucking cursed ring. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, to be honest. Wow, that was ironic that I could buy exactly 46. I'm gonna sell some holy waters because I don't really want. I don't find myself being turned into a zombie much, and I know I'm probably gonna end up regretting saying that, but I just don't. But should I buy like up to 60? Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell 10 of these and buy up to 50 of all of these. Oh my, 1 second. This is all, yeah, it's all stuff like that. Cool. Maybe buy 20 of these. Antidote, I probably should have a decent number of. 20 of them. 20 of them. Look at my 1 of them. Okay, let me go back into items. Sort real quick. Yeah, there go. Looking pretty good. I need mallets and golden needle. Mallets, golden needles, and antidotes. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's go ahead and sell the that other thing, the cursed rings, and maybe some of the other weaponry that we've got that I'm not using. Because there's a good chunk of weaponry that I'm just not using. Wait, this is the armor shop. This isn't the weapon shop. This isn't the... I should be looking for the defense shop. If that makes any sense. I think there's something around here, if I remember correctly. Like right where that NPC is. Yeah, why not? You come. Ah, yes, there is. Hello. Oh, these would actually be quite good to have. I will definitely be coming back here. Good to know that that's there. Well, let me pass. I'm guessing that there was another defense place here. Either that or it's kind of tucked away somewhere. So look, if we go into the pub and then we go through the back passage. Down here. Then through here. Then into here. Thank you very much. Then this way? There we go. So we get to this area. Where we found our chocobo friend. That tree area, this tree looks a bit suspicious. Nah, it's nothing. It felt a bit suspicious the way there was a bit of a gap there, but I think it is literally just nothing. That's just the way back upstairs. Weird, I don't know what's going on there. Hello. Can I sell things to you? Where are my cursed rings? There. Looking through that odd stuff I just don't need anymore. Throwing weapon, I'm never going to use that. Maybe I shouldn't be selling the legendary weapons. Well, that one's only worth 5, so I'm not going to do that. Right, cool. Alright, then this is the back of the normal weapon shop. You know, just let me through this way. Do I have to go all the way back round? Great. Thank you so much. That's the one thing that's a bit annoying about the Phantom Village. Also, wow, I thought I was already over 30 minutes, but I've just looked and I'm less than 20 minutes. Or less than 30 minutes. I could have sworn I was already over 30. I must have really badly misread them. Oh well. It really is a labyrinth to make your way through this town. Another way is what if you run into the NPCs, it breaks their walk animation. And they just sort of sprint. Because they sort of inadvertently copy your animation. This way. And then we're going to go back up here. I'm going to buy some more stuff. Okay, I need 20 mallets. I need 19 of them. And then I need... What do I need here? I'm gonna need about 1 elixir. Am I still low on antidotes? Yeah. Oh no, I've got 50 antidotes. So there we go. Yeah, so I need to get some ethers, and I also want to buy some elixirs. But as you can see, not here. This one from this lady. As you can see, they're very expensive at 50,000 a piece. So that's basically going to take a lot of grinding if I want to do that. But I might just go for that magic spell instead, because that was like, what, 10k? Let me just double check that before I leave, so I know what I'm working towards. I might buy some elixirs, but I'm probably not going to buy as many as... I was originally planning to try and buy them like a full 99 set, and I'm looking back and I'm thinking, that took me a good while. It took me about half an hour to get 70k. Whereas, like, this can do basically what an elixir can do for 10,000. So, I'm probably just gonna... I mean, it's expensive, but, like... Stops the passing of time for all but the castle. Banish raises one enemy from the battlefield. We'll definitely check out them. So, how much is... Okay, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60,000. We'll definitely go with them. Oh, we'll definitely obviously have a play around with them before we actually do our fight properly. Now, I'm just going to check. Do you have any magic in the main shop that I don't already have? You might actually, so I'll come back and check when I've got a bit of money. In the meantime, let's go back and do some fights. In our nice grinding spot, which is good for XP. And for gold. Or gil. That is one of the things that transfers between games, is gil. I like that. I like there's certain things that transfer between games. Gil being one of them. Also, there's always a character called Sid, and he's usually involved with airships. Like, I think every game we've played so far, like 7 had a Sid, who was the one with the airship. 9 had a Sid who was involved in airships. 10 had a Sid, right? Yeah, because he was one of the Albed. I remember now. 10-2 had the same Sid as 10. And then 6. Have we met a Sid in... It's not 6. 8. Have we met a Sid in 8 yet? Like, the only game that I can think of that's, so far at least, that Sid's been a party member is 10. No, 7. What did I say 10? Also, I'm thinking that I might need to get Faris out as a black mage, just to give her some more stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is go status, not status, job, black mage. Just make her a black mage, so that she can have some extra abilities. Because now I think that should give her stuff. Cool. So now we've got a lot of magic users on our team. I actually really like Faris's black mage attire. I think it actually really suits her. I kind of want to do maybe like a separate video where I just go through all the jobs and just have a look at their outfits. What was that? Oh yeah, I wanted to check status. So we're about 30k away from level 50. Okay, I don't want to go too high up. I don't want to over level myself, but I don't want to be too low level that I'm struggling. I'm probably inadvertently, we're probably going to raise up our level a fair bit in, in doing this. But yeah, um, I'm thinking to myself, unless something dramatically changes, I want to look at Faris's job level. What's she on? She's on level 1, 18 out of 20. I don't know, how do I check like how she levels up with her job? Is it in status? I don't know. But yeah, so the alternative game that I might try if I don't choose to play with if I don't choose to take 8 into this slot, will be 6 probably. Because I would like to play 6 and also 6. That would then mean that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 2. I kind of got that whole set done. If that makes sense. And after that, I quite like the idea of doing new, old, new, old. So like doing 12, because 11's the MMO, right? I forget. We're doing like, you know, do one of the newer games, do one of the older games, etc. Sort of back and forthing it in that regard. I think that could be quite a good way to do things. Obviously, ultimately, these Let's Plays are going to take me a good while. But yeah, I'm excited. Also, I'm thinking for the next series, I might do it with webcam. I haven't done it this time because I never had webcam for this series, so I kind of wanted to follow the trend. But like, next time I'm definitely going to have it with webcam, I think. Because I think that's definitely a part of what sadly gets lost with this series, is that there's no webcam, so you can't really like see my reactions to stuff. I don't think it's too bad, because like, as great as this game is, especially for the time, it's not like, I feel like it would be more of a crime not to have a webcam for Final Fantasy X. Which, I say that, but I think I didn't have a webcam for Final Fantasy X. But yeah, Faris did level up. Cool. So it's just, I'm just going to try and level her up so that she can use the black magic spells more easily with the someone that's her main role. It's so funny because Miney's just not doing anything. Like, just the girls are just like attacking with their magic, and Miney's just like, I'm helping. Not. 20,000, cool. See, already I could go back to the Phantom Village and buy 2 spells. What did I say I needed? I said I needed 60,000. I'll probably get up to like 100k and then go back maybe. But yeah, I'm thinking in terms of episode length, I'll probably go until I next go back to the Phantom Village and then call this episode here, and then I'll do a bunch of grinding, like I say, off camera. And then in the next episode, we'll have the wonderful Aphelion Stormwind to join us for the final, what will hopefully be the final stretch. What I mean by that is, basically, we're recording at 1, and I have like a hard cut off of probably about 5:30. So it's a question of, can we get however long it will take, plus us having a bit of a catch up beforehand, you know, like, how are you doing? Because me and Afe, I love Afe a lot, he's a wonderful person, but I'm the worst person. Like, I have, this makes me sound so big-headed, I have so many friends, but no, I'm quite, you know, with my modding for a lot of people back in the day, I have a lot of friends that I feel like sometimes I feel really bad because I don't talk to people as often as I should. But I'm just really busy, and it's why I have like regular weekly gaming sessions with some of my friends, because it helps to have that like weekly, like, it makes it sound like it's a mandated playing session. It's not, but it's like a thing of like, oh, I know I'll be able to spend time with this friend this week at that time, and we'll play games and we'll have fun, and you know, it'll be a good time. And I know that it's a thing that I'm trying to get better at, because I've got a lot of good friends, and I'm trying to be better at keeping up with their lives, and super cool thing that actually happened semi recently is one of the people that I mod for and mod with announced her pregnancy, which I was really happy about. And I sort of was that moment of realization where I was like, I was one of the people that knew before other people did, like before the public announcement went out, even to like other family and friends. So I was like, nah, that's really nice. I appreciate being, in that position where someone wants to tell me about the pregnancy first. I've been actually 3 of my online friends, I've heard about their pregnancy semi early on. One of them, I was the last person to find out before the big reveal. This person, like I say, I found out medium early on. I think sort of middle of the road. And then there was another person who, she told me literally, like, I happened to message her like right as she found out she was pregnant. So I just inadvertently was the first person that she told. She's like, "Randy, I'm pregnant." I'm like, "Oh, congratulations." Because I'm always like, when I hear people that are pregnant, I never want to assume that they want to be pregnant, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to go, "Oh my god, congratulations." I want, especially given the circumstances of sometimes when people tell me, so I'm like, this is good news, yes? Like, I like to confirm it's good news before, before I go, "Oh my god, eek." It usually is, because if someone's telling you they're pregnant, the likelihood is it's good news. But, yeah. It's just something I like to be conscious of when people tell me they're pregnant. But yeah. The other thing, actually, about like train content, I've had a bit of a brainwave, and I realised I'm being a little bit silly. So, I might be able to do some content in London. I mean, there's no might about it. I can. Next year, probably. But, because basically, it was always like, oh, I can't get down to London because it's too expensive. But if I go by coach, like early in the morning, and I book it early enough, I can get to London I'm back for about 14 quid. Which then if you spend I think it's about 15 quid for a travel card around London. Literally, it's not that expensive at all. It's actually really relatively cheap. I just then have to make sure I get back to where I'm getting my coach for 6 o'clock or whenever I get the coach home. So it's a bit of a limitation on that, but I'd obviously, depending on where I get the coach to, I'd sort of work my way back that way, train-wise, or wherever I was going. But I really love the idea of doing like some London videos. I just don't know where the fuck I'd start. Like, where do you start with something like that? Like, I feel like a good place to start would be around like Euston and just that area, those lines up to as far as the travel card will get me. Just because it feels like the right place to start, you know what I mean? Like, get those stations ticked off, because then it basically means that I only have to do like certain stations in and around in that little gap, which makes my job easier. And plus, I could probably buy a ticket to get like a train to say Watford, or because obviously I don't think the Oyster goes as far as Watford. I forget. Or the travel card even, because I think Watford's technically not in. I don't know. I need to look into London stuff more. Like, I've never had a reason to, obviously, because I don't live in London. But it's definitely something worth looking into. But yeah, I can. Oh, look at that! We're nearly at level 50. Let's go till we're at level 50, and then we'll go ahead and buy some stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility, and that's really exciting. Also, within hopefully getting a job soon, with like 20 or so hours a week, that would leave me with about 150 to 200 quid spare money every month, which would mean that I could do more expensive train trips, which would be really exciting. Basically, there's a lot that, you know, could work out for me in terms of train trips in the future. It would just be a case of actually, you know, taking the time to look into options and not being set on, oh, I have to get a train to London. Like, no. Get a coach to London and then go from there, you know what I mean? I can literally, I can get a coach from Birmingham coach station, and then, yeah, I can get the train around London. But yeah, I'm excited at the prospect. It's probably not going to be something I'm going to do until the summer, because basically I've got my trips planned for the next couple of weeks, or the next couple of months, and basically at the minute with me being on being the way I am financially, I can't really take more than one trip a month. So currently August is going to be my trip to Manchester plus my trips around Manchester. Then September will probably be my first time travelling. September and October will probably be using the Derbyshire Wayfarer. And then November will probably be... I don't know what November will be, to be honest, at this current moment in time. Maybe November is when I start going down to London. Maybe. It's an option. I could do... I don't know what I'll do in November, to be honest. I'm trying to think now where I could go in November. I mean, there's a chance I might have a few stations left to tick off on my on the Derbyshire Wayfarer, because there's a few lines in that area that are a little bit of a pain. Like there's the Buxton line, there's the Matlock line, so they might just be a bit of a pain to tick off. But yeah, I'm excited, honestly. And then I think what I'm also gonna do is tick off the stations between... Basically, the Derbyshire Wayfarer goes between really random stations. Let me find it real quick. Derbyshire Wayfarer. Give me the good website that has them. There you go. So it goes as far west as Uttoxeter. And that basically leaves, like, I think it's a few stations between Stoke-on-Trent and Uttoxeter. So I probably would also buy an extra ticket and go to them. It goes down as far south as Burton-on-Trent, as far north as Sheffield, and then runs on the Hope Valley line to New Mills Central. And then you can get the train from New Mills Central, or from New Mills Newtown down to Buxton. It goes from Chesterfield down to Ilkeston. It's a pretty decent rover, to be fair. And it only costs, I mean, how much does it cost again? It costs 17 quid for one day. Which, given that I think it would be like about the same for me to get to Burton-on-Trent to then buy the rover. I'm happy to do that. I think that would be a good trip, and it's what, 34 quid, I think, because 34 quid, which is about the same that I'd spend on the West Midlands Day Ranger rover. So all in all, a trip, it would cost me about 55-ish quid if you then factor in food and stuff. So really, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty decent. I just need to, do it. But yeah, so I'm really excited. I've already got, I think, if I remember correctly, and like I say, it's been a little bit, I'm pretty sure I've already got a day plan, like the first day on that rover. I'm just having a quick look at it. I got a Patreon. Let me have a look. Yep. I've already got a day plan, which ticks off 15 stations, which would be really cool. And the super cool thing is there's no stations, at least that I can see, The shortest change between two stations is 14 minutes. Oh no, there's one at 8. There's one for 8 minutes. But I'll be going back to that station later in the day and having half an hour there. So it's like... Do you know what I mean? It's like... tit for tat kind of thing. But that's cool, like, being able to tick off 15 new stations. It's been a while since I've had a day where I've just been able to go, new station, new station, new station, new station, new station. So that's going to be really exciting. And like I said, that's probably going to be September. I think the plan is at this point. Because August, I'm going, like I said, I'm going up to Manchester. Then November... Yeah, that'll be September. And in October, I'll probably, because this is not, obviously I'm not going to be able to do all the stations in one day. There's a lot in that area. So there'll be another pickup day. I just need to look at what I do. I'm not really planning to plan the second day until I've done the first one, just in case I need to add in any stations that I just didn't end up being able to get. But yeah, I'm excited. The big thing about that, the line slot I'm going to be doing, basically, as a part of it, I'm going to be doing the Hope Valley line. And that line is awful for, like, facilities because it's quite rural. So I need to, like, make sure that I have food and drink. And I need to, like, probably, like, spend a little bit more than I normally would just to make sure I'm covered and I'm good. Because the last thing I want is to end up on that line with no food. Or, you know, be running low on food and I've got, like, you know, an hour to wait at a station. Because basically, looking at my plan, I start on the line about 10:14 and I don't get back to Sheffield until gone 5. Because I just basically bounce up and down the line a bunch. Right, so the only person who's not level 50 is Paris. We'll do a couple more fights till she gets to level 50, and then we'll head back. But yeah, it's just one of those ones where, like, I need to just, you know, even if I, like, budget for coming back to Sheffield and then going and buying some stuff, I will have a look and see if there's anything near the stations, but if there is, I'm expecting it to be expensive. Because of the, you know, just because of the location. It feels... I'll do one more. It feels kind of like the sort of areas that, you know, you would expect there to be quite costly, convenience stores, that kind of thing. I mean, I could be wrong. There could be a relatively local place. Well, I think by the time we get to New Mills Central, there probably would be a pretty decent thing. But the thing is, like, I'm only at New Mills Central for 14 minutes, so I don't have time to run to a shop or anything. But yeah. Oh, what am I doing? So I'm very much just in autopilot mode, whereas I need to, like, stop and head back to the Phantom Village to buy stuff. But yeah, being able to tick off 15 new stations in a day sounds really awesome. It's really slowed down lately. Which I think the highest I've done in a day. Recently. Probably when I did the first West Midlands Day Ranger trip, which you'll be seeing in November, I think. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure it's coming out in November. No, it's in September. You were seeing it in September. Because, yeah, I've split that across 2 parts. Across 2 months. Usually what I do, if there's a 2-part railway vlog, I try and drop them both parts in the same month. And I usually like to make sure there's more than a week between them. I don't like it when there's just... I don't know. I have no idea how easy or hard these are to deal with. I don't like it when the railway vlogs go out back to back because I like to, yeah, the idea of Saturday Shuffle is it's diverse, it's some diversity, you know what I mean? It's like unique content, and I mean they're not as good as the stuff we've been fighting with, but they're still pretty decent to fight. Yeah, you know, like, I like Saturday Shuffle to be diverse, so having that diversity is important to me. Alright, let's wait a bit more. Awesome. Get us into the Phantom Village, please. Right. Let's go and buy those spells. I think I've got enough money for it. Hello, I am here to buy your secret magic. Arise, dispel, death, osmose, quick, banish. Awesome. Thank you. Let's have a look in the general magic shop if I can buy anything from you. Got mini, toad, no. Speed, no. Float, no. Teleport, no. About, no. Sylph, no. More. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm good on weapons. So I'm pretty sure the only thing I need to really look at investing in now is the items. So let's head back to the inn where the item shop is, which has caught me out a few times when there's not been a dedicated building for an item shop and it's just in the inn. I'm like, this place has no item shop. It's like, it does. It's just in the inn. I don't know if there's anything in here I need. I think it's all in here. I need 7 of these. Alright, so I'm gonna probably save up a bit now, so I can have the elixir. I can get some elixirs. I also need to find somewhere to get some, what was the other thing I needed to buy that I couldn't get here? Cottages. I need some cottages. Although I don't actually know how many I need, because it's a dungeon, so I don't think I know how to use cottages that much. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. We've done a decent bit of grinding, and I'm really happy with it. In the next episode, we will be making our way into the interdimensional rift. I'll be doing a bunch of work off camera to get ourselves set up and ready to go. But yeah, in the next episode, we're making our way into the interdimensional rift, and all being well, we'll be joined by the wonderful Aether on Stormwind, and we'll be making some headway towards the final fights. Honestly, I think maybe we've got 2, 3 of the push episodes left on this series, which is kind of crazy to think about. But I think this might be our final grindy episode, guys. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video and you'd like to see more content like this on the channel, then please don't forget to like it. And if you are new around here, please do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos just like this one. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.